Wait,
Welcome
really
to this
quick.
week's Lost and Found, uncovering dollar winners and losers, where we discuss dollars lost and dollars gained by various companies and projects.
What I wanted to say to everybody, the guy at Big Trailer said to me, we want to buy merch. And I said, look at the thing. There's merch. So below, for everybody who wants Lost Dollar Business Club or merch from any of our shows, there's a link. Just says merch. Just click it. And all the shows have their little, their little logos. And you can buy T-shirts, mugs, baseball caps, luggage. I think you can buy women. I think we're selling now too. I don't know. It's crazy. But yeah, you can We have Lost Dollar Business Club. We have
and all our products are made in China. There you go.
No, stop it. They're made in a sweatshop in Mexico. Stop. Now. Yeah. So all right. So let's have Kurt start today, because I haven't seen or heard Kurt in a couple of weeks, and then John, and then we'll go to Michael, and then I'll go, and then David will give us the fakakta thing. So Kurt, what do you got?
This is kind of in the HVAC vein, my neck of the world. There's a U.S. startup called Petris, and they're pushing the envelope as far as predictive technology is concerned for like thermostats and heat pumps and furnaces, to make them more communicative. I mean, there is communication now, but they're pushing the envelope to make it get more control and better energy efficiency from it. And we all know right now, with governments pushing towards green this, green that, how important that side, and AI is going to be on that side. Hopefully not too intrusive, but definitely we need smarter thinking on that side. So kudos to them. There's $1 found.
Very cool. Nice. John, I saw you put your glasses on. This is going to be a good one. I can tell already.
No. In Australia, one of the biggest, one of the telco companies called Octus or something like that, which I guess is one of the major networks that processes, financial transactions, credit cards, debit cards, went down. And so the country went kind of in a panic, because for hours, nobody could do anything.
I love it.
And everybody was scrambling for cash, right? But, cash is dead, And so, I don't know. I think, is that $1 won or lost? I don't, maybe.
Well, if you're the credit card company, it's lost because you didn't make all those processing fees. Yeah. And if you're a normal person, it's probably won because you didn't spend any money. So,
so those that had cash, at least, we're able to continue to
function.
It just shows that we still need cash, because, the system works until it doesn't, and then it's pandemonium.
Yeah, that's true. Very cool. Michael,
cash remains king.
Yes, so cash and gold.
I'm gonna give a found dollar from my industry, which is the sales engineering world. Consensus, which is a software company, sponsored this event called Demo Fest, which is why I'm in New York City right now. Right. And we had 120 sales professionals at this conference, and it was great. A lot of great topics. Really had a good time meeting new people, and I got a mug out of it, which take home. So,
well, the best thing next week, you'll be showing the Lost Dollar Business Club mug, not this cocktail mug. Yeah. Okay, just checking. So, very cool. All right, well, here, this one's. I just read this morning in the FT, and I just started to laugh. Jamie Dimon. For you people that don't know Jamie Dimon, he is the chairman of J.P. Morgan Chase for the last 3,000 years. Yep. After Sandy Wilde left, Jamie took over because that was his golden boy. Jamie Morgan next year is going to start unloading part of his $1.2 billion worth of stock. He's never previously unloaded any stock because his mentor, Sandy Wilde, said you never, ever do that. So what's happening is that all these Wall Street executives, Jamie Dimon, James Gorman, Mary Enroads, Daniel Pinto, Ted Prick. Seriously, that's your name? Anyway, John Rogers, David Solomon, Danny Schwartz, one of my people, and John Walden. They're all unloading stock next year in the tune of billions, probably hit trillions. And none of them, if you will, have done it. but it is the first time that they're all going to start dumping their stock because I guess Jamie's getting ready to retire, going to take his money and go do whatever. Because with all his other bonuses, I'm sure he's, it's tough living on a couple billion a year.
Yeah, that wasn't
and all
enough.
these guys. Yeah, so it's very interesting that they're going to do that first time and for like forever. So the guys that have read about Jamie Dimon and Sandy Wild and whatnot, I remember all that back in the day. So yeah, this is very cool, I thought. So I think it's a middle one. It's not a found dollar. It's not a lost dollar. It's just a very interesting to see where that goes.
It's probably found.
It's found for Jamie.
Yeah, it's found for Jamie.
Lost for everybody else.
Lost.
Right. All right, David. I haven't heard this in a while. I'm sitting down. What is the fakakta story of the week?
Well, there are two things really. I've got to go back to obviously we as a this fantastic show which we're all on. We have a lot of influence, it would seem, because you remember me. This is not particularly my lost and found, but I want to cover it anyway. It's the coffee youngers. We spoke about them, the coffee youngers, the guys who did the biodegradable coffee cups. Yeah. Well, they've now actually they're now going to enter the German market. Their original idea they were going to call themselves the Green Circle.
Okay.
But they themselves got tied up with the thought, greenwashing, let's not do it. So they're going to call themselves now the Blue Circle, and they're going to be upping. Yeah, tell me why. They're going to be upping their biodegradable coffee cups. They think by 2025 up from 30 million to 100 million, and I think most of that's down to us by promoting them on the show. So
I agree.
They're
welcome.
Yeah,
they're welcome.
Send us. Yeah, exactly. Send all the lost and founds. Give us a message in the message below, and we'll promote your company, and you'll go from 30 million to 100, just like that. Anyway,
they can send us some biodegradable cash. That would be nice as well.
Yeah.
That's
right.
Well, I think.
And what's the next story, David?
I think most hash is biodegradable. Well, I think for me, I thought we had to get a bit of AI in somewhere because I knew we wouldn't get around to it because John wanted to talk about Chinese restaurants. But everybody will be absolutely thrilled to find out now that the Netherlands has won the Eurovision Contest for AI, and they had this song. And it's all written in AI tools with a team of musicians. And it's what they call a Eurovision worthy song. It's called "Would You Like to Touch Me" by the Synthetic Beat Brigade. You can find that on YouTube. And what they've done is they've been looking at analyzing all the Eurovision songs from 2010 to 2019, with wonderful, typically wonderful Eurovision Song Contest, let's get a bucket sort of songs, which include love, loneliness, regret, and sadness, which is what I feel when I'm on this show. And they put that all together. They put it all together, and they've got this to train the Eurovision song. And it's also got a little performing artist called Zoe, who's of course is also artificial. So yeah, for me, it's because I hate Eurovision. But there you go.
Well,
thanks for sharing.
They've got that song. That song has 3,700 views on YouTube. So let's see if we can boost it from the Lost Dollar Business Club. It's the Synthetic Beat Brigade. It's How Would You Touch Me, the official video. Unattainable love, the human and an AI, which is the future.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. You heard it here second.
And with that, let us just say this: if you want to be a social media and more and advertising person, hit us up for the Tool Farts Entertainment Channel or TOF. We're looking for that.
We need all the help we can get.
That's true. We want to thank Chaz over at Big Tire in Buda for being a fan. I love this guy. He's like, anybody who's like has heard of us, he's got in our book.
The question is, would it be called? Would it ever be called Little Tire? That's what I'd like to know. But there you go.
You got to ask Chaz.
We'll have to ask Chaz. We'll have him on the show. So everybody, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Tell your friends. You can every Saturday morning at 6 o'clock in New York. This comes out on podcast and on YouTube. If you want us to discuss the topic, feel free. Remember, on the 25th, we have Aaron Carr talking about central banks and digital currency and money. He'll be on and with his new book. So he'll be here in 2 weeks. And that's really it, guys. Other than that,
and merch, and the merch, of course,
and the merch below. Don't forget the link below. You can get merch.
All right.